The problem in Afghanistan was because of foreigners. Now the biggest goal is working with former government leaders to encourage them to join a new Taliban government. Still, he's wanted by the US, which calls him a terrorist.
But what are the aims of the government?
Overall, and to maintain and be faithful to what we were fighting for, to serve the Afghan people and to serve Islam. The people who were working towards this goal have been fighting for 20 years, have given their lives, lost family members, and have been locked inside jails.
Haqqani himself was imprisoned for 5 years and sentenced to death. He was released 2 years ago to accelerate stalled peace talks with the US in Qatar.
Do you know what position you will have in government?
Due to every human having weaknesses, I question my ability. But we have our elders' orders, and we have to do what they tell us, according to our ideology. But my personal desire is to finish my education, live freely, and help other Muslims.
The Haqqani network was started by his father Jalaluddin and has since folded into the Taliban. It's been responsible for some of the worst attacks in Afghanistan in recent years. His uncle Halil now leads security operations in Kabul. His brother Sirajuddin is the Taliban's deputy leader.
Often when governments come into power, there are internal divisions. Is the Taliban unified or are there divisions?
We took control of Kabul and other provinces peacefully and reduced the damage to infrastructure and bloodshed. This shows our unity and alliance. We hope that we will prosper and pray that we never desire designations, power and wealth.
We've seen the images of people running to the airport. They say they're terrified, they're scared of the Taliban. Is it warranted, and what can you do to reassure them?
We've implemented a ceasefire now. When they say they're scared of the Taliban, it's just an excuse. In reality, the Americans have created this issue to degrade our nation. They want to show a comparison of Vietnamese hanging onto US helicopters.
After Thursday's attack, there's been a lot of concern about ISIL in Afghanistan. What is the Taliban's strategy to counter ISIL?
We fought with the world empty-handed and came this far. We can get rid of such a group, like we have in the past. This is not something to be stressed about.
And yet many Afghans are. Many feel threatened not just by ISIL but by the Taliban, not knowing what to expect from the group 20 years since it was last in power. Charlotte Ballas, Al Jazeera, Kabul.